Hey, I wanted to touch on a topic for a while now. I've been seeing this a lot online, our black and brown female travelers, but I haven't seen a lot of it for our black and brown male travelers. Maybe there is some out there, but I don't come across it as much as I come across the female one. And I wanted to talk about solo travel. I do have a lot of acquaintances and a lot of people online that reach out to me, a lot of the fellas that wonder how is it traveling solo to different countries or different destinations. They're either young or older. They span from different ages, but they're definitely black and brown. And their main concern are like all the stories that they hear on the news about. They hear about like Mexico, traveling to Africa. It's easy out here for the media to pitch these kind of like stereotypes and keep everybody in fear, basically experiencing new things. When I was living in Thailand, one of the things I noticed is that the white people, or white people from all over the world, the Brits, the Australians, the Russians, they really travel at a very young age, and they travel on their own. I know a lot of us will come back and say, a hostel? What the hell is a hostel? There's no way I'm spending $20 to sleep on a bunk bed with a stranger, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to do that to travel solo, but these are the kind of experiences that our white counterparts have when they're young, even as young as like 14, 15, 16. They travel to different countries and they learn about different cultures at such a young age. And I'm just glad to be in an era where we are kind of catching up a little bit and realizing the importance of travel and having these kind of experiences. Back to the topic, to our black and brown fellas out there, there's no reason to have fear. And you have people like myself and a lot of influencers online that are very open with information. They're willing to tell you about all the experiences you can have as a solo traveler. And when you get to these places, it's easy to make friends or make acquaintances. It's easy to just have a beer with someone and just have a conversation. So I just want to encourage my black and brown brothers out there to travel without fear. But of course, do your research. Yeah, there are some dangerous parts of the world, but there's also dangerous parts of Chicago. There's also dangerous parts of New York, LA, Atlanta. When you travel the world and you see what it is, it's all the same, man. Seriously, it really is all the same. You got to stay alert, stay on your toes, but also be mindful that you're there to have an experience and that you're there to learn from people. I really, really encourage you guys to forget all the stereotypes, forget all the stuff that you read in the news. Go into some Facebook groups. I recommend a lot of those to people that I meet. There's a lot of brothers and sisters Facebook groups for like almost every country. There's a black expat group on Facebook. You can find now subscriptions on Instagram that have to do with travel. So many groups out there and YouTube videos that you can go see. I just encourage for more of us to go out there, get a passport. Get your passport first. Just pick a destination and go. If you're a movie buff, there's a place there that you saw in a movie and you just like, yo, I want to see that one day. And yeah, man, just go. Trust me. I know what it is to come from a place where not all of you have the same goals and the same ideas or the same dreams, and travel isn't a thing for your peers. You're kind of in a situation where you don't want to go by yourself, but you have to, and you should. Just take that leap of faith. There's plenty of people out here that you can follow other than myself. There's other people out there that you can check out and see, and there's also group trips. So there's plenty of group trips out there. A lot of the girls tend to do it, but it's also open to the guys. If you're a guy out there and you've been wanting to explore and you have the bug, I encourage it. Go out there, take advantage of the world that we live in, explore. Definitely go out there and explore and discover new things. It's worth it. And that was it. Shout out to my black and brown bros. I will be here advocating for you guys. And if there's any kind of other things you'd like for me to talk about, any type of other experiences, leave it in the comments below. Feel free to shoot me an email if you have any questions. Get out there and travel, man. You're missing out. You know what I'm saying? You're missing out. I'm Rafael Peña, and this is Luxury Travel News.